My name is Jacob Hughell, and this is the 7th project. It's the West Point Bridge project. It's actually Unit 7. My two bridges were Little Boy and Fat Man, and that's named after the Nukes. Because I thought West Point kind of fit in with that. So this was the design brief. The client company was obviously the Army or government. West Point is an academy for the Army. We might not have went there, but it does look like it. What we needed to get through was truckers and military personnel so that we could get supplies into West Point. I'm the engineer here, and the problem is that clients have to drive 40 minutes out of their way to get across the river. But if we build this bridge right here, they won't have to do that. The design statement is that a suitable bridge will be designed to transport goods to and from West Point Academy and transport troops too. The criteria was just to span the river, and then the constraint was I wanted to be as cheap as possible. This is the Little Boy. This is like the cost-effective one, and I used small steel, as you can see on here. Very little beams compared to the ones I'll show you next, which was the fun one. The excavation, so it started up about 24 feet, about way up here, but I excavated all the way down so that I didn't have to span as far, and these didn't have to like come in, like go out that far. They were in closer. The cable anchorages, which is right here and right here, I put those in for $12,000 because I knew that would be important to keep the bridge up, because if I use those, then I don't have to have as much structural like big beams. And then I had 17 beams in here, and that cost was $78,463.43. And the average beam cost was $4,615.50. You can watch the video here. This is it running. So the red is the compression, and the blue is the stretch. As you can see, the bridge has a lot of compression and stretch, but it does work. So that's what we needed to get it to do. The total cost was $230,963.43. This is the Fat Man. This is my fun bridge. As you can see right here, a lot of big beams. You won't be able to see it that well until I show the video. But this was 500 by 500 solid steel. The other one was hollow. So it cost a lot more. It was almost $6 million. I didn't excavate it at all, so it's kept it up at 24 feet. So I just had to span the farthest distance. And then I did have an arch of 4 feet. You can't really see the arch anymore, but there's points right here, and then the white, where the white is, it could have arched if I wanted it to, but I wanted to build it flat, just like that. Yeah, the beams cost most of it, really. The arch was the only thing that was extra. That was $84,000, but then the beams are, $5.9 million, which is almost $6 million. And then the average beam costs $137,000. So, and they're pretty thick beams. We'll see the video here, how thick the beams really are. And as you can see, the other one was really red and blue. This one's barely red and blue. It's very structurally safe. I wouldn't say put it through a hurricane, but maybe it would stand. Thank you.